here's my question to both of you, okay? And I would like an honest answer. Okay? Are you ready?
No.
Are you guys officially retired or not?
Yeah, I am retired.
You officially retired?
Yeah, I'm officially retired. I'm done everything I wanted.
Okay.
And last show I did 2000, I think it was 2020 Olympia.
The Olympia, yeah.
Yeah, I did it, but you know, during the prep, I knew this was gonna be my last show, and then I was happy I did it, but you know, I was just there. I knew I wasn't, I didn't belong there. You know, the physique wise, you know, like no more.
But you look, you look great at the Olympia in 2020.
Well, thank you. But you know how it is. Like, I know my best, and I wasn't there. You know, anymore. So, but I was happy. I did everything. I don't think many athletes can say, you know, after all these years, like satisfied everything. And I just want to say, you know, I've done everything. Thank you, you know, all the fans are supporting, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, I know. I feel you because I know exactly. I've been there. I've done the same thing. But the good thing is, and this is because both of you guys are smart, and that's why, you know, you had an exit plan. You know, and if you have a long career, which you had a super long career as a professional bodybuilder, and I want to talk about that in a second, but you guys had an exit plan. You start something before you finish, so you have there's a smooth transaction, and you can just jump from one to the next and keep going and stay relevant in the sport of bodybuilding, and especially now running a gym. I mean, how much better can it get if you have a successful gym? You know, and I heard the equipment is unbelievable.
It's like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah. So now let's talk about your career, Keita, real quick. You had a long career, and what would you say? Because I think you're the top Japanese bodybuilder that made it in the IFBB. Is there anybody else that ever competed as a pro or made a name for himself as a pro? I don't think there was anybody.
You probably know Katsumi Yoshimura.
Ah, yeah, I heard of him before. Yes.
Yeah, he was probably only one. I mean, we had a few pros before me. You probably know Shigeru Sugita?
No.
Yeah, they competed back in the day with Arnold.
Okay, but what I'm saying is now when somebody goes to Japan and talks bodybuilding, number one, Hidetada Yamagishi.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yes.
I'm the only one did Olympia.
So how does that feel going back to Japan, knowing that you basically what Arnold was for the world, you the guy for Japan, and what would you say were your career highlights?
Probably a couple of highlights. The biggest win was obviously Arnold Classic 2-on-2, and I did a couple of shows. I mean, first I started open athlete, right? There was no 212
right.
Back then. You know, it was only open bodybuilding, and I loved it. And I had lots of second place, and one standout was I came second after Rory in New York Pro. I think you were there too.
Yes.
That was one of my physique I really loved. I was back then a little bigger and a fuller, so I liked that physique. But obviously the biggest win was Arnold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and he feels like well, when I visited for the first time with Hide in Japan, it was just unbelievable. I was in awe how the fans and the people react to him. So he's like, not to take anything away from God, because he's our mighty old man, but that's exactly how they treat Hide. They're like so starstruck and want to touch him and want to have an autograph. And, it's amazing how he entertained each and every one of his fans. So he's well treated and well respected in Japan.
That's awesome, and I wish it would be like this everywhere, not only like Rami in Egypt. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, it's like a super mega star.
Yes.
He literally can't go anywhere. He can't go to the mall. He can't go anywhere because the fact. I remember we're in the car on the freeway, and he gets recognized in the car, and there's people driving next to the car and trying to take pictures with him from the car while driving. It's that bad. So it's unbelievable, and I imagine that it could be possibly the same for you because, like I said, for me, you're not Japan's #1 bodybuilder who will make history by competing in the Olympia multiple times, you know, and winning the Arnold Classic. I mean, you will forever have a legacy that will never, ever go away, you know. So that's good to hear. I think that the training today compared to years ago is not as intense as it used to be. I mean, I want to believe that, you know, I see a lot of guys train today because people always ask me, say, what is the reason? Why are people today not as conditioned as they were back in the days? And I'm trying to figure out what is it, you know? I mean, we eat the same food. We eat everybody takes, similar stuff. Comes back to training and cardio.
Yes.
That's my opinion. What do you think, Hida?
Well, I mean, I don't want to take anything away from these guys nowadays. I believe they are bigger. Average size is like weight. I mean, actual size is getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Conditioning wise, I'm not sure. It's maybe because there are so many other categories. Classic physique, men's physique. Some, good talent goes to that category. So that's diminish the depth of talent in an open category or 212. That can be it, because in any days there are some like great talent, great genetic. We can see, for example, like Big Ramy or Brandon Curry or these guys are like a genetic freak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then now we have like Chris Bumstead goes to classic men's classic, bodybuilding, and Breon, these guys, if they compete as a bodybuilder, they could be good, like 212, or Chris Bumstead can be a good Olympia competitor. So I think that we have now so many other categories, so talent are just spread out. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Of course, training is different too, I guess. But training itself, from the Arnold days, it's all same, like blood and guts, just like push yourself to the limit. I don't think all these, the guys on the top level Olympia stage are missing that thing. I know you are training Big Ramy trained like hell, right?
I take him through the way I used to train.
Right. So I think these guys are missing that mentality. I think these other, good talent goes to other category. That's what I see.
Yeah.